Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. That gets things running. Ricky Puig, Jim, another midfield maestro from that Catalan production line.
Yeah, absolutely. He may not carry much of a goal threat, Peter, but there isn't much he can't do with the ball at his feet. He operates best on the left side of a central three, where he likes to take the ball on the turn and look to pass it forward. I expect to see him spreading the play and opening up opportunities for those around him.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Eto'o. Played out to the right. João Cancelo going full tilt down the right-hand side. Doku. Mendieta chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's been played through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Crunching tackle. And here's Mbappe. João Cancelo. Ricky Puig. David Villa.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Doku. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Iniesta. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's got away! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Has a shot! Rising over the bar.
Alexander-Arnold most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, good spread.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me.
Struck first time! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Serginho wins the duel this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. And it's Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Bastoni puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Mbappe. Doku could try cutting inside here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. David Villa. Mendieta. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rafinha. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Doku. Knocks it into space. That's a throw. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Jong goes looking wide. David Villa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho shifted it to the flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. And the finish! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Some really good ball movement. This might spell danger. That's going to go a long way. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iniesta. Quality ball. Iniesta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Eto'o. Ricky Puig. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass somewhat off target. Mendieta. David Villa, who does have an assist to his name. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Can he spark a counter here? That ball looks a good one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Azar. And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Iniesta. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Mendieta. He's picked his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. There's no flag. Kvaratskhelia! And again! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Threads one in. Hazard gets into some space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Alexander-Arnold.
2 minutos de descuento.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Koundé. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Here's a chance! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doku. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Messi. That's a good run he's making there. Messi. And that's aimed into the middle. Quality ball. Tomori makes the interception. Hazard, and he's making progress on the ball. Referee's given a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that has been cleared. And this is Hazard.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nedved. And that is masterful defending. Chooses to go back. Real chance! They've scored! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Goal! After 23 minutes is...
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Hazard, played out to the right. Hazard, and this is Hazard. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's come in hard. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance, surely! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short, hit into the middle, great chance! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Doku. That's an imaginative pass, neatly clipped into space. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. He's found a way through. Played into the middle.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Legend. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He has found the way through, and he climbs up big! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with... And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Pete,
That could spell trouble. Serginho's cross. And reclaimed it in a... He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Hazard. Adriano. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Kvaratskhelia. And that has put a halt to things. Delivers with whip. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's got full. That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement. And he opts to go forward. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Hazard, played out towards the right wing. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out to the left flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Great chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Kvaratskhelia engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hazard. Adriano. He's in a great position here. He's found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Egypt! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through?
Georgia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's had a shot! The interplay was really good. but that's where it stops.
Hazard had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the chance, surely! That has been knocked clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. Great vision.
2 added minutes has
Some
been
resolute
indicated.
defending there. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
No foul, says the referee. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia.
That gets things going for the second half.
Hazard. Number 18.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Serginho. Vardiol. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal tries to play it through, and he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Decent progress down the left. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because He didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 15.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Egypt find a position of real strength now. Oh, what a climb! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Tomori picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. No, again there's no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Buffon punts it upfield. Played back in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's a goal kick. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Egypt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Kane. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Egypt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rice is there, and he can pick it up.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And it's slung out wide. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. Chance! Sticks it away! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, it's come loose.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Yamal. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Hazard. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. To further improve their position of comfort. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And here's Inzaghi, and he welcomes it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk cuts it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hazard touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Serginho. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Looking to play him in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread it left. Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Maradona. Filippo Inzaghi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Has a look and plays it forward. Serginho.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about within shooting range. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And they're quick to get it back. Passing nice and neat. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Messi. Swings it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mbappe is onto this. Stoku! Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Vitinha. 5 minutes till the break. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Ball swung in. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Now it's Inzaghi. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He plays one through. It's Maradona! That's another chance! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field, number 21, Doku.
And the action
Number
is back
10,
on the way.
Messi.
Georgia
Number
can
11,
really do with some
Hazard.
bigger names standing up
Coming
here.
on the
At times they
field,
didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, well played, well played.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space here, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Ronaldinho. Serginho. And he's there to retrieve it. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Rodri, out towards the flank, and he's managed to get free. Oh, didn't catch it right. Mbappe. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Kvaratskhelia! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Ronaldinho. And it's corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Hoisted in. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Now it's Maradona. He's in a great position here. Turns and goes back. And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. It's Ronaldinho! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling in clear here. They forced the error and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, what a scene we have here. There's the bells both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
And he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. And he lines up it's a mighty effort. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bale is there, and he can pick it up. Played into space. And he's intervened well there. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view.
Takes a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Cross flung in towards the middle. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nedved, over to the left. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has been cut short.
PSV clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale. Nedved. And he's forced to go back. Doku! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Ferdinand. Now Salah. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Doku.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just eases him off the ball. Doku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved. Bale.
Georgia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. And it's Azar. And no, that was never going to make it. Iniesta. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Nicely spread. Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serves up a cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did. And he's let fly. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Rodri. Crosses it in. Big header! And the ball's come loose here. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball. Guti. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Georgia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
Here we go again then.
21, Doku.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Hazard. Coming on the field, number 18.
Bellingham.
And again, they're pressing
Number
effectively.
7,
He's played it back.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 14,
PSV
Rafinha.
finding their
Substitution
passes.
in progress.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Serginho. It's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Rafinha! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold, he gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vardiol. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia finds himself offside. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Guti. Now it's Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes.
Georgia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's in a great position here. Saka. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And the shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space out wide. That has not gone well.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 27, Serginho.
He has found the way through. Takes aim and crosses. Well read. Danger is averted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Strong running down that left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Yamal.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Snyder. It's Snyder! And that could have brought them level.
Snyder is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And this is Snyder.
You can never be short of runners into space.
There's the shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution.
PSV making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Snyder. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short.
4 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
such a clever touch. And it's played into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. Thinks one through. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been... And it's come back out to him. And he's there to belt it away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen.